Is this on? Isn't this delicious? Isn't this great that we show up together, you and me, and we do some stuff? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I am Trip. This is Real Nature Trip. If you haven't been here before, it's good to see you again. And I am attracted to tarot for some reason on this weird spiritual journey that I'm on. It speaks to me, and I'm trying to do it myself. But in the meantime, before I really feel like I'm nailing it, by the way, I think I nailed it yesterday, the last video, 2 days ago, whatever it was. Yeah, I felt it. I felt it. I felt pretty good. But there's no guarantees. Hey, you could do me a big favor while I'm learning this. If it, well, I mean, I guess I should just let it happen, whatever. I shouldn't put any instructions. But if something connects with you, if you could give me a like, I know that helps the channel, but I think for me, like, I'd like to know, when I had a big video just last week, I got a lot more likes and some comments, and it was like, okay. I mean, I don't even know what I did in the video. But, you know, I'm just gonna, the message to me is just keep doing. And, but it sure is nice to know from you if this is, you know, giving you something. And otherwise, you know, well, I'll do it till I'm told not to do it. And so, but I really want to learn this. Today, coming in, I wasn't given any like booming, like, oof, you know, like overwhelming whatever. I'm going in cold, except, and this is honest, I mean, I might fake it throughout the rest of this thing, who knows what I say, but I was energetically pulled to do this today. I mean, I felt it. Like, on the days I don't do it, I feel no pull, almost like a don't do it kind of feeling. That's for real. But let's get into this magic. Let's get into this magical sense of life, the beauty of space and earth and the things. Let me get my cutting board. I'm just gonna do a regular from the book read, kind of like I did yesterday, but without the inspiration. You've read the title. I don't even know what the title is going to be because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna pull cards like my little book says. I got the classic book. I got a classic recipe for Christmas dinner from some Scandinavians in my ancestry, and maybe that's important. Ancestry. Maybe your ancestors are, you know, coming around, helping you out, guiding you. Maybe you're following in the footsteps. Maybe you're avoiding the footsteps. I think I've done both, right? Like, oh, I don't want to do what that ancestor did. That ended terribly, or they were awful. But then you find yourself doing some habits just because, gosh dang habits. Okay, let's pick these in different ways. I'm gonna do 3 cards, and it's hindsight, insight, foresight. Well, hindsight is in the back. Hindsight, what you call it? Insight is in the middle, and for foresight, we'll go to the top. Oh dear, these look pretty adventurous. Okay, well, I'll go in order left to right. Hindsight, insight, foresight. You know, here's how I'm gonna read these. Here's how I'm gonna read these. I don't know who this is for. There was a partnership, and, you know, celebration and all that stuff, and it feels like it's coming to an end, or it came to an end, and that looks like a dark night of the soul right there. dark, it's clarity. Swords are clarity, you know, of stuff. Oh yeah. So, gosh, this feels like, ooh. Oh no, is this me? This is for me. A relationship in the past, meaning it's done. You're celebrating now because you're seeing the brightness and the whatever. But man, there's stuff you're gonna go through, and the best part of Dark Night of the Soul is what you learn. I mean, that seems pretty Dark Nighty, right? Okay. So it feels like it's like you're going through that's it. You're tallying up. You're done with an important relationship, and you're tallying up the wins and losses in your mind. They're all wins though. Like they're all wins, even the things that hurt, right? Because what do you discover about yourself? My hair. You know, the last video, it was a little greasy, and I realized I hadn't showered in a few days. I mean, I rinsed my hair, like whatever, but you know, I got some sort of heritage in there where I produce a lot of oils. Okay, relationship. So what past relationship that was important to you, that really kind of put you through it afterwards and made you reassess, you know, like how you deal, how you do things, you know? Maybe it's what's important to you or what's not important to you or whatever. You learn from these relationships. Oh baby. Because when you don't, what happens? When you don't learn anything. But it feels like those little lessons, those little topical repeats of painful things, they, you know, that's that little cycle. And you know, it feels like you got to get to the core of it, you know, to get to the core of it. And that's what these first 3 cards are about. It's like you're actually facing things now. That feels like, you know, I get happy when I feel like I say, you know, like it comes out. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna shuffle and knock and wait. Let's do the internet shuffle. Let's do this. Oh, I'm doing terrible at this. This is like I think how the Europeans shuffle. I can't lose a block of cards and call it a real deal. Okay, I did a couple of those. Let's do one good shuffle. And we're just gonna deal from the top. We're gonna say desire, challenge, solution. Let's read those 3 things. Desire. So I was talking about this guy yesterday, and it started talking about, you know, romance and flattery and whatever. And you know, at first I didn't like it. The word flattery just bothered me. But you know, I look at this, it's a bright sky. I mean, the guy's all gussied up, so a little bit of, you know, whatever. But let's see. This is the desire. You're looking for someone to come and sweep you off your feet. You're desiring a Knight of Cups to come in and be romantic and whatever. Or maybe you're trying to be more romantic. Maybe you're trying to step up your game. Let's find out. Let's keep going. So that is the desire, challenge, 9 of Pentacles. So the 9s, I noticed, these guys are like towards the end of the earthly part of this journey. They're kind of still stuck in the earthly part. But the 9s seem to like starting to figure it out, but they're on their own. It seems like when you get to the 10s of these things, it seems like more included. It's like more opening up. But, you know, like, am I reading that right? IX, that's 9, right? All right. But it looks like, hey, you're figuring out your stuff. Oh, or your need to. This is the challenge, you know. Maybe that's where you need to go, or you know, your challenge. The challenge is, okay, you're looking to meet someone, to start something romantic, like now that you've learned about the relationship stuff and your issues and whatever, you've come out of that, and now you're looking for like a nice, clean, romantic, I mean, I'm saying clean because it's so bright, you know, clean, fresh start. You've got everything. You've got mountains and rivers and all the potentials right there, right? You're looking for a nice potential romantic relationship, but right now the challenge is, hey, you've spent some time looking at this old stuff, learning your lessons, and you are now kind of solely working on your own thing, and it's doing you good. It's doing you good. And the solution, we're back to cups, man. And it's like, hey, it looks like sharing, right? Like, and that doesn't look like a romance. It doesn't look like a romance relationship right there. It's like giving these flowers you've got to people in your town, you know. So here, so you've worked on yourself. That's the first 3 cards. Boom. Now you're looking for a good relationship. The challenge is, hey, you've kind of set yourself aside, and while you're working on stuff, you know, trying to make a living and doing whatever, and now you're starting to open back up to your community. That's kind of the solution, is, you know, maybe start loving the people around you, you know. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Okay, we're so close. We're so close. So the next 3 are, it's you alone, the other alone, and then together. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I might have to do some reading on this one. So this one, you alone, right now. Okay, this is how I'm reading it, and real tarot people might tell you different, because whatever. I laid these cards out on the table the other day, and the impression I got with all the aces and ones and whatever, they basically are just telling the Fool, like, hey, these are all the gifts you're given from up above, you know, or up above, from that elevated, other worldly, that other layer of reality, you know, that core, you know, those are the gifts you have. Then all those other, you know, 2 through 10s or whatever they are, it's like the earthly journey. You're going through it. And we get to the royalty, and starting at the page, I feel like that's when all the stuff you're talking about now is at a spiritual level, like you've kind of mastered the earthly stuff. This to me is telling me, in the context of what we're looking at, is you're beyond the earthly stuff. You're now at this innocent, a page is, the book says it's a young lady, a young, innocent, you know, whatever lady. And so maybe now at this elevated place that you've learned about yourself, that you are now, you know, you're there. But it's like now an innocent start to the new journey in that new layer of reality, and you're excited. And the person coming in is coming in with strength. You're finding now a person that has their own strength and their own balance, right? like they've got the earthly and the eternal. They've got the masculine and the feminine. They've got the grounded and the air. You know, like it's all there for the strength. I love this card. I love it. So you're starting your, you know, like you're focusing more on, like, moron. I'm a focusing moron. An unfocused moron. You're excited about this spiritual growth because you've done the earthly stuff, and now someone's coming in, or you're looking for you're finding the person that's kind of already been there and got that strength from, like they've done the crap and but then the two of you together comes up with this big old card that I have not read yet. And it says the moon. And aren't we coming to some sort of eclipse? I mean, I see the moon and the sun together. I see all the animals coming attracted to it. It's oh man, I gotta read this moon. The two of you together is this moon. Let me take off my far away glasses. 18, moon. A new impulse arises. Dreams and esoteric visions signaling what is to come. Esoteric. Shoot. Dreams and vision. Oh, let's just skip that word. Dreams and visions signaling what is to come. A new impulse arises. Let's hope it's appropriate. So, the two of you together come into this new impulse. Man, it's looking good. I mean, it's looking natural. You got all the natural creatures. What are those pillars back there? Are they a gateway to something? Is it a threshold, a gateway? But man, it's got the power of the sun and the moon. Maybe that's the two of you. Power of the sun and the moon. The days and nights, the dark and light. Okay, 3 more cards. Let's get a little extra shuffle. Situation. A situation. 7 of Swords. This cat, plenty of swords, like taking off with just what they need. They know. They've been there. They've been around. They've had to fight for resources and whatever. And they're like, hey, this clarity, this whatever, this is good. This is good enough for me. You guys can have a couple extra swords. So, I mean, if we're talking about a new endeavor, this guy is leaving camp. Looks like a new endeavor about to come. But look at the sky. Bright sky, bright sky. Okay, so that is the situation. There's the do, which is the Emperor. Let's read that. And the don't, which is the devil. Well, I already feel that one, but let's read about the Emperor. Boy, Emperor. Foe. He's a foe. Emperor. The father archetype, who is a strong figure laying down foundations, habits, rules, while creating boundaries, steadfast, dependable, command, conviction, purpose. That's under the do. Well, makes sense, right? Doing, like, I feel like the doing and the, earthly stuff, it feels more masculine to me. And, and it says right here, situation, do. Doesn't that feel masculine? So it's saying, hey, in this partnership, you guys have plenty. You know what you're doing. You're taking off. But it's like saying, hey, add a little structure. Add some structure to this. And then finally, I will cover the very important parts. The devil, which, if you see these 2 young'uns down here, they are chained both together to this dark little door, which you can't see with my finger. I hope I cover her pubes. Okay, well, anyway, so let's just say devil and some people. What I've heard, the tarot people, the real good ones, the wind is, you see that? The wind's picking up. Oh, that's a sign. This is working. The winds have changed. You've changed from your old ways. And the thing about this is the chains are self-imposed. whatever weird binding restrictions, thoughts that keep you shackled, they're just removable, right? Just like my shirt, but I'm not gonna take off my shirt because this is an Only Tarots, not an OnlyFans. Yeah. So man, what I'm getting here is you've learned your lesson from the past. You're looking, you're open to love. Let's not say looking for love, but it's you're open to it. You're ready for it. And by now, like, you're ready for real love. Someone that accepts you all the way, just like I accept you. I accept you 100%. I love you. But that's not what you're not looking for digital love. You want human body, human touch, human thoughts, human partnership. And right now you've been kind of toiling on your own and making a life, making it happen, feeling pretty good about it and feeling centered. And now it's time to venture out and into your community, start showing that love in little ways to everybody, you know, because it'll come back to you, I swear. And now you're kind of like starting your spiritual journey. You're meeting someone with strength. You guys are bringing it back to this moon, this new endeavor. It looks good. You've got the resources. It's time to set I'd say enough earthly stuff that you can function efficiently. And then just remember, like, you're not shackled to anything. You are free. You are free. Do we do a 13th card? Let's pick the 13th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Baby. Queen of Pentacles. Lofty, feminine energy. You know, Pentacles. She doesn't need to be flooded with pentacles. The power, it's like taking you right back to the start. The power you were given at the start of this journey. She realizes that's enough. You're enough. You're good enough. You're lovable. You're worthy. You deserve it. You deserve it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. Yeah. I might cut my hair on camera. Just buzzing. This, I don't know what to do with this. I just keep cutting the sides and back, so when I put a hat on, it goes away. See, so look at that. I look like a normal dude walking around town. Little do they know. Are you walking around town like a normal dude? I know you're not a normal dude. You're here. You're listening to me. And if you made it this far, you're a wacko. And I love you for it. I'm so glad you're a wacko with me. Man. I might keep doing this. Like, just do it even if I don't feel it, because I feel good now. Do you feel good? Do you feel that love coming? I'm proud of what you're doing. If this is you, you're doing great. Okay. I love you, and I have to learn how to say goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye. What do I say? Peace be to journey. That's it.